What's going on, everybody? Bom dia, e aí, meu amigos. What's up, my friends? This is your man Larry, the American Brazilian, and I wanted to share something with you guys. Before I do that, I wanted to give just honor briefly a guy who I wish I had known sooner, and I just appreciate the sorry about this. It's weird, the weather is kind of crazy. I wish I had known him sooner, and he just came across as just such a good guy, awesome individual, very knowledgeable, very helpful, very skillful, and that was none other than Yusuf Latif. And so I just want to definitely just say rest in peace to that brother. Like Charles Tyler, he's gone too soon, and like Charles Tyler, he definitely was a trailblazer in the expat community. So my condolences to the family, to the friends, and I know that his impact and his legacy will continue because his content will live on forever. So I definitely wanted to say that, and I also wanted to share a thought. So yesterday, and if you hear rain and it's going kind of crazy, we were bracing for an impact storm that was supposed to hit, but I think it's been diverted. But anyway, my son, he's 8 months old, as you guys know. I put him on the little shorts and stuff like that, short videos or whatever, and he was kicked out of daycare. He's got kicked out of daycare because they thought he had a cold or whatever, and they wanted to kind of make sure that it was safe for him to return. And I understand that out of an abundance of caution. I would hope that they would do that for everybody, and I'm sure that they do. So we get it. So we made an appointment yesterday. We couldn't get an appointment yesterday, so we had to get an appointment today. Now, we knew that there was a storm coming, so we would hope that the physician's office would be open. Unfortunately, my wife, she arrived, the physician's office was closed, and they gave us no prior warning that they would be. I don't know where you guys are, but here in Florida, we have these small little, I guess, microcosms of hospital, and they're called urgent care. So every hospital typically has an urgent care. So it's kind of like a small community type hospital, and they have them in various neighborhoods. So when my wife called me, she was upset. Like, wow, they didn't give us this. I felt disrespected. I'm a little offended, yada yada yada. And I understand that. I felt some type of way myself. But instantly I thought, well, you know what? We need to get this done. So the best way to get this done is to go to the urgent care. They accepted our insurance. Make a long story short, he was seen, everything checked out, everything was great. We got the permission slip, I guess if you could call it that, for him to return to school, and that he was not infectious or anything like that. But I thought about something when I was on my way, when we were leaving the appointment, and it was this. As a man, and I'm not giving myself any credit or anything like that. As a man, when things like this occur, we have to go into action mode. And so one important aspect of going into action mode is not receiving no for an answer. Now, under normal circumstances, when we're told no, sometimes we just kind of acquiesce and say, well, you know what? Okay, tomorrow's, I live to fight another day. Sometimes you're against the gun and you have to make things happen. And the best way to do that is to search for alternatives. It's kind of like what a lot of guys are doing in the SYSBM movement, to kind of caveat that into this into that rather. And that's this. If what you're doing is not working, you have to realize that there are other options, and have to refuse no, taking no for an answer. And in this situation, fortunately, it worked out. We were able to get what we need to get. Our son was okay. He'll be back in school tomorrow. Everything is good. And so that may be kind of insignificant to most people. That's not a startling revelation or anything like that. But look at your life. Look at where you are. And think about the last time you were told no. What did you do? Did you just accept it, or did you go into action mode and search for an alternative, another option, if you will? And if that no is still lingering, it might be a job, it might be a relationship, it might be something that you desire or need. And if you're like me, when you hear no, it's like two things happen whenever I hear no. One, I feel a little disappointed. But 5 seconds after that, I'm thinking, okay, you told me no. I don't need 100 yeses. I just need one. So where can I locate that one yes? And immediately I go into action mode and I search to locate that one yes. And I will tell you this, in my life, it has yielded more success for me to continue to have that mentality of, you know what? Just because you told me no, that's not the final authority. You know, they used to have this thing that they used to say back in the day. Instead of, as opposed to waiting for your ship to come in, jump out in the water and swim to meet it. You'll get to it fast. In other words, you don't wait for anybody to bring what you want to you. You go out there and you get it. You make it happen. And again, it's not bigging myself up or, you know, because, you know, obviously it's something I said in a prior video, and that's this. As you embrace responsibility, you understand that there's a whole lot that comes along with, you know, being a man, being a husband, being a provider, all of that stuff. A lot comes along with that. And it's nothing that we run from or shy away from, but you respect it because you understand that it can be interesting at times, but you don't have to fear it. Why? Because you never have to fear what you respect. So the next time you're told no, don't allow the disappointment to paralyze you. I guess that's my point. Don't allow the disappointment to paralyze you. This person told you no. Go to the person, find the person, locate the alternative or the other option that will ultimately give you that yes that you need. So hope that helped somebody. I'm a little late for opening my business. You know, and here's the interesting thing about it. I was literally on my way to work when my wife gave me that call. And at that point, you have to say, okay, what do I do? And I know in my heart I did the right thing because it yielded the fruit that I wanted. And my son is okay, she's okay, and we're okay. So that's what getting that yes will do for you. It'll make things okay. So in any event, tenha dia abençoado. You guys have a blessed day. Até breve. My wife corrected me on that. Até breve. I will see you guys soon. This is your man Larry, the American Brazilian. É verdade.